Hip-hop's biggest entertainer and sweetest pastry, Drake, also known as Drizzle Cake, and Champagne PDF, is going full champagne Karen on all of us for not being like us.
Wop, 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 that fuck 'em up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a...
As 69 Boy decides to contact his lawyer and file a lawsuit against Drake's own daddy, Lucian Grange, and Universal Music Group, the same label Drizzle Cake signed his life away to after getting over $400 million from the same label last year in one of the biggest record label contracts in music history. Well, Drizzle Pie is now disgruntled with his daddy and his label, accusing them of launching an illegal scheme involving bots, payola, and other methods to pump up Not Like Us during the battle between Drizzle and Kenny by helping promote Kendrick Lamar's iconic record, Not Like Us, to make the song more popular on streaming platforms and radio stations, claiming that UMG lowered the licensing deal around 30% for the song to be distributed to Spotify and other platforms, and heavily promote the impactful song, recommending it to casual music listeners on Spotify or potential OVHOES listening on the platform who allegedly were looking for Drake's music on the platform, and allegedly Siri putting on Not Like Us for the listener to listen to instead. Which, I'm sorry, it sounds really fucking funny reading it in this paperwork. We'll get into that. But now, Drizzle Pie decides to go full crash out mode today after it was announced that there is a second part of the lawsuit where Champagne PDF is now suing UMG for defamation of character, for UMG allowing Not Like Us to be distributed under their record label when the song has accusations, but more truths allegedly, that Drizzle Pie is a pedo pie and likes to mess with little girls aged 17 and below. As if Drizzle Cake didn't make defamation of character claims on Kendrick Lamar, claiming that Kendrick Lamar beats women, more specifically Whitney, claiming that Whitney would be more safer with him, on his trash-ass Heart Part 6 record, responding to Kendrick, claiming he hits women in the same song. Oh yeah, where's the defamation lawsuit from Kendrick Lamar? There's not, because Kendrick Lamar keeps it hip-hop and keeps it to the culture, something that Drizzle Cake will never be a part of, or was never a part of. And I guess I have to put this clip right here for all you Drizzle Cake hoes who forgot that we all saw Drizzle Cake kissing a 17-year-old girl on stage, knowing damn well he shouldn't be kissing her. Mister, how old are you? Asked. And trust me, there's more videos down the rabbit hole if we really want to go there with Drizzle Cake, but we'll save that for another video. And let me be clear, when it comes to the lawsuit and Drizzle Cake, he does make a point where it comes to the record labels, where record labels should not be lowering the licensing deals for any song, whether it's Not Like Us or any song for that matter. But let's be fucking real here. Drizzle Cake is suing the same label that helped him, his own songs that are outside of the battle, mind you, but multiple songs from Drizzle Cake's catalog in the last 5-7 years, where the record label was literally helping him with payola, with streams on Spotify, with paying for radio play at the radio stations. Because let's be real, how do you get your record on radio stations without the record labels involved in today's time in the industry? You know damn well Drizzle Cake is always using his label to his advantage, but now because this battle has happened, and with one song, Drake is suing his own label that has been helping him stay at top of the hip-hop game for the last 5-7 years based off of the payola and streams that they have been providing to him in his catalog? Are you dumb? And on top of that, Drizzle Cake is only suing for one song out of the 3-4 that were in the battle between him and Kendrick Lamar, as if Not Like Us is the only record that has done damage to Drizzle Cake's career and has it in limbo for the foreseeable future. Even if Not Like Us was released or not released on UMG, did Drizzle Pie forget about Euphoria? Did Drizzle Pie forget about Meet the Grams? I'm not saying that those two records charted like Not Like Us or got the same type of promotion from UMG, but even without that same type of promotion, Not Like Us and Meet the Grams charted pretty well on Billboard. Maybe not #1 like Not Like Us, but you know what I'm saying? Those other records could have done damage alone without Not Like Us. Everybody in the beginning when Not Like Us was released claimed that. Like, hey, Not Like Us is just stomping on Drizzle Cake at this point. Kendrick already got the job done with Euphoria and Meet the Grams more specifically. But I don't see the name of those songs on this lawsuit about defamation of character anywhere. Just for Not Like Us, right? Got it. And again, are Drake and his OVHOES gonna act like Not Like Us is the only record that is defaming Drizzle Cake and ruining his career at this point? Because even though they claim it's not about Drake's career and his ego and his legacy, that's what this lawsuit is really about. It's not about helping other artists in the music industry when Drizzle Cake himself has no friends in the industry. Do you remember Certified Lover Child?
No friends in the industry, my brothers been my brothers, man. You niggas ain't no kin to me, a fact. Whoa.
We forget that this is the same man that says no new friends and fuck everybody. I hate everybody in the game. They all love me. They want to be like me, but now they hate me and I hate them. So is this really about helping the music industry? I don't think it is. It's definitely about this battle and Drizzle Cake feeling real sassy that he is now looked at as the new Ja Rule times 10. This is worse than Ja Rule. But again, that's what this lawsuit is really about. Which again, in my opinion, is a complete pile of dog shit, like For All the Dogs album. He is doing this because he's a sad little dumpy puppy with his nuts tied up the back of his asshole, and it's all deserved because he really does not appreciate his own music catalog or the fans that have been rocking with him for so long. This is all about Drake and his ego and him really not believing that Not Like Us is a impactful and culturally impactful record that would do well and impact Drizzle Cake's career negatively without the major record sales involved with the record. The sales are one part of the song, but the impact and the feeling that you get from the song and the hip hop fans who are listening to it, that's a whole different section of the song being popular and being what it is. Even if UMG did not promote Not Like Us in the best way possible to help it sell to the top and make it #1 allegedly, like Drizzle Cake is claiming, it still would have done damage to Drake's career with or without the help of UMG. Look back at the beef between Nas and Jay-Z and how Ether at the time almost ruined Jay-Z's hip-hop credibility.
Yo, I know you ain't talking about me, dog. You? What? Fuck Jay-Z. Across the belly, lose. I prove you lost already.
But Ether did not do the numbers like Not Like Us did not get the same support from the major record labels, because the record proved to be impactful to the culture without the major record sales involved with that same song, Ether. Furthermore, let's talk about Tupac and his iconic diss record, the greatest diss record of all time still, Hit 'Em Up. When everyone was telling him on his own record label to not release that record, Pac still stood on business and said fuck Bad Boy as a record label and a motherfucking crew. And if you want to be down with Bad Boy,
then fuck you too. Chino XL, fuck you too. All you motherfuckers, fuck you too.
and trust me, I was saying that shit when I was 10 years old. Impactful, Hit 'Em Up. It was not distributed by a major label and promoted heavily to become the best diss song of all time. That was because of the culture and the reaction from hip hop fans when Pac released Hit 'Em Up. The song still did work and a damage to Biggie, Bad Boy, in the worst way possible. But again, these songs do damage because of the record and the artist that drop it. It's not because the record label just makes it a big song and oh my god, the sales, people love it now. That is not how this works, and that's how hip hop has never worked. And that's why Drizzle Cake is really not a part of the culture, because he just thinks it's all about the sales with Not Like Us, not realizing that the impact of the record is actually what makes the song that impactful and that popular. Even if UMG was not involved, Not Like Us would at least be a top 5 record on Billboard. The song was played at arenas, stadiums, where families were at, bobbing and weaving to the PDF getting stomped out by King Kendrick Lamar. We don't need the major record label with songs like Not Like Us, Hit 'Em Up, No Vaseline, because when they do enough damage in hip hop and with the streets, you don't need the record label to help. And Kendrick didn't need them, but did Kendrick use them? Most likely, yeah. Why? Because Kendrick Lamar is playing the game that Drizzle Cake plays. So again, this idea that Drake thinks that Not Like Us is doing so well because of UMG's help alone, and it wouldn't do well without their help, shows how out of touch Drake is when it comes to hip hop and him being removed from the culture, which he was never a part of. Because if he really was a part of hip hop culture, he would know this already. He would know that certain songs impact hip hop by just the release of the record and people listening to the song and gravitating towards it. Like, it's not because we're just bots. Like OVO Mall claims somebody like me is just a bot for Kendrick Lamar. No, I fuck with Kendrick's music, but I don't fucking suck him off like you would suck a drizzle pie.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
I'm just going to be very honest in my humble opinion. And I love the New Warrior Mall podcast. I understand that they want to play no face and protect Drizzle Cake's name and his reputation and kind of like act like it's about business, but it's really more about business because again, if Drizzle Cake really cared about an artist in the music industry, this would have been a lawsuit 7 years ago. Not at the time where Drizzle Cake's career is in limbo and looking worse than Ja Rule and Benzino combined. If he was really for the artist, he would have been helping them years ago, not just right now. It was never a problem for Drake when he was benefiting from a record label that was giving him payola streams for years, but not with just one song, with 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 500 plus songs from Drizzle Cake's catalog. We're fighting over one song in this lawsuit. Are you dumb? Really shows how disconnected Drizzle Cake is and what he's really fighting for. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are below. Do you think that Drizzle Cake is going to win this lawsuit? Do you think that he will make a comeback? I'm going to say no to both of them. Before this lawsuit, I really believed that Drizzle Cake would make a comeback, like in any type of genre, possibly hip hop if he was able to get his Atlanta check balance cleared again, because clearly Future and Metro Booming want to work with him again, which is a whole different thing. Again, now that you're suing the biggest record label in the planet, the same one that gave you $400 million, you better keep going on tours for the rest of your life and get out of that record label if you plan to make a comeback, because you're going to be blackballed for the rest of your fucking career being under your daddy, Lucian Grange.
You know, my father always said to me when I was growing up, you reap what you sow. And that's really genuinely stuck with me throughout my adulthood.
Strap up, buddy. It's going to be a wild ride for you. We're not talking freeway. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought below. And until next time, have an amazing day and go be amazing.